And, you know, I mean, here's the thing where I am with Donovan Smith. He's in a contract year. And like I said, at the very beginning of all this, like, he may be very injured. Like, he may be just gutting it out because Josh Wells is even as bad as we think, you know, a $12 million left tackle should play, and he's not playing up to it. Wells is going to be worse.
Remember the one play Wells came in last week and everybody went, that's why Donovan's still in.
5-yard loss on a run. That's what happened.
Right.
So, but now let's say he's not injured. And this is how I'm looking through the lens because I don't know. Mm-hmm. He's had 2 games and 2 of them have been bad. And your left tackle, you know, you've heard it from the Bucs coaching staff this year. The left tackle, you can't have 1 or 2 plays off. And it's not just 1 or 2 plays. And then that gets expounded because you don't have, like, you got a Greek statue back there, you know? Like, it's a very old Greek statue, like from Nero days, it's very brittle. So, like, it's all that compounds to every time he makes a mistake, it makes it look larger, but he's not playing good enough. Like, you know, as respect to Reggie, I'm not going to, you know, like, he's the worst and needs to get out of here, needs to be replaced right away, but he needs to play better, and everybody knows it. He just has to play better.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I thought he did okay, not great, okay in the first half.
I thought he had a fine first half.
And the second half, it really just seemed to fall apart. And I echo all of those statements of he's not playing good enough. He's just not good enough. And here's the thing, and I will reiterate this, I think, for when we talked about this after week 1. Donovan, this is no longer one game for Donovan Smith. This is no longer give him time to develop. This is no longer he has all the tools and all the potential. He's in year 6, folks. Year 6 in the league. This is when he should be in his prime. Let me take that back. This is his prime.
Yeah.
And if this is his prime, then this is who he is. And the Buccaneers can no longer afford to wait on his potential, can no longer afford to wait on him to begin to utilize those tools. The Buccaneers need to make a firm decision as far as what they're going to do. And you bring up a great point about him being injured, and I agree with you. I really hope someone in the media begins to investigate this or talk about it and find out if Donovan Smith actually is injured. Not that it makes it better, but at least it makes us understand a little bit more, because we have seen players, DeMar Dotson, Cameron Brate, and a handful of others that in recent memory, Alex Kappa, who have played through major
injuries that we didn't know about.
Yeah.
And we were like, they didn't have a really good year, did they? And then it comes out like 6 months later, I had a torn labrum for, 19 months or something.
Remember Noah Spence? He played that whole first year with a messed up shoulder.
Yeah, but we knew
had
that.
a great first year, and then he never came back after that. But that first year was pretty great, right? So, yeah. Oh, man.
Donovan Smith is gonna take his unfair bashing, but if he doesn't pull his head out of his ass, he could derail a Super Bowl season because he could get Tom Brady killed.